Hi, welcome back to the clinic. So, I'm guessing you're here for your neurological exam? Okay, so 8:45 for a 9 o'clock appointment? Perfect. You are always early. That is just A+, A+. What's that? Oh yes, I do receptionist and nurse. We're a small business here, so I wear a lot of hats. It's not too hard to check people in. Okay, and your insurance hasn't changed since last week? Okay. Okay, perfect. We got you checked in. Now, if you would come over here and just have a seat, I'm going to just go a brief overview of what we're going to do today. So first, I'm going to get your vitals, of course, and then we're going to check out your cranial nerves, and then sensory and motor skills, as well as reflexes, coordination, and then also your gait. Okay? Perfect. Let's get started. Alright, I'm going to take your heart first. Let's see how that's ticking. Alright, sounds perfect, good as usual. We got 82 beats. And now your blood pressure. I just love this machine. It just on and off, that's all. Okay, yep, and it got your pulse 82, like it said, and your blood pressure is 90/60. So that is really good. Alright, so now that we got that done, let's move on to the cranial nerves. So what I'm going to do is do a few tests. Well, first of all, I'm going to put my gloves on. And these are simple. I mean, very straightforward, but we just got to check everything. Let me make it simple. Okay. Now, like last time, I'm going to have you close your eye, or close one eye, and then tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Perfect. Now open that one and close the other one. How many fingers? Perfect. Alright, you can open your eyes. And now, I would like you to look at this pencil. Look at the tip of the pencil. But do not move your head. Just move your eyes, okay? Perfect. Okay. Now we can move on to the sensory and motor examination. So the cranial nerves. You did wonderful. It doesn't look like there's any problems there. You were able to pick the numbers out, and you were able to follow the pencil without you know, your head wanting to move with it. So that's perfect. Sorry. Alright, let's move on to sensory motor. Now, I'm going to have you do some funny stuff, but it's just to check to make sure that everything is working right. Now, can you shrug your shoulders up and down, back and forward? Great. Okay. Now, if I could have you puff your cheeks. Perfect. Now, can I have a big smile? Biggest smile you can give me. So pretty. Alright, now can you close your eyes? Okay, now squeeze. Perfect. Open that. That was that. Now we can move on to the reflex testing, okay? Now I'm going to take my gadget here, and I'm going to check your biceps, your patellar tendon, your fingers, and your toes. Just where all of your reflexes are, okay? Okay. Now your legs, your knees. Don't you just love that one? It just... Okay, and then your toes for me. Okay, and last but not least, fingers. Okay, reflexes are working fabulously. So I know that you can't, you were telling me last time that you suffer from headaches. So this is kind of a way to figure out, well, we can talk about it a little bit after. How's about that? We'll just finish the examination and then we can discuss headaches and what we can do to move forward with that. Okay, now what I would like you to do for coordination is tap your fingers really fast on one hand. Very good. Now on the other. It's a little hard to do. Okay. So, do you have a little bit of arthritis or something in your hand, or? Yeah, I can see it's you're struggling a little bit to tap fast, but hey, at least you can still do it, okay? So I'm just going to note that it's just a little on the slow side, and that you do have a little bit of pain in your hand, so that prohibits you from being able to tap really fast, okay? Now, can you touch your nose to your shoulder? Now back to your nose and your other shoulder. Alright. Now hold your hands out like this. And now turn them like this. Perfect. Turn them back like this now. And I'm going to press on your arms. And you just, give me force them to stay up. Okay? So, I'm just going to gently push. Ooh. I felt a little bit of weakness and tenderness in the muscles. maybe try, what you said last time you go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week, and do you do like arm day and then like a leg day, or and then switch on and off? Okay. Well, I would recommend just working maybe a little bit more on the arms, especially since you've got trouble in the hands. You know, just get the circulation going back into your arms. You know, just tone them up a little more. I mean, I'm not saying by any means that that's a bad thing. I just felt just a little bit of struggle there. Okay? But it's perfectly normal. I mean, it's not anything to worry about. I'm just giving you suggestions, and you don't have to follow them if you don't want to. Okay, then the last thing is we're going to test your gait. Now, if you could stand up for me, can you take a few steps backwards? Take 3 steps backwards. Okay, now 3 steps forward. Okay, now turn around. And then walk 3 steps, and then come back. Okay. Perfect. Alright, now honestly, that was just about it. I just have to ask you just a few questions. Now these are going to be, they might seem silly to you, but I have to ask them anyway. Okay? What is this? And what's this? Perfect. Okay, now let's discuss those headaches. Now, where exactly are your headaches located? Okay, so you get them in the temples. Do you ever get tenderness in your cheeks, or, you know, where you, that squinty area where you, or, no? Okay, so we'll rule that out, okay? Now, what about in the back of your head? Like behind your ears? Okay. Okay, so it's mostly just temples and maybe like a little bit of tension. So we're guessing tension headaches. Now, how often do you get these? Okay. So at least once a week. And do you know what brings on those headaches? I know I asked you if there's, last time, if there's anything in your diet that triggers your headaches. Do you think there's anything else in your lifestyle that may contribute to these headaches? Okay, good to know. Okay. Now, would you like me to refer you to, like, a neurologist or a pain management clinic? Otherwise, we can try something here. I have... How did that anti-inflammatory work for you? I gave you a sample and a script. It was working. Okay. But then... okay. Okay. That's not the first time I've heard that, but it's trial and error, so I'm thinking to try this next. an anti-inflammatory, but it also has acetaminophen. I can never say that. I've been doing this for years, and I can never say that word. Acetaminophen. There we go. Ooh. So, it's an anti-inflammatory with that, and then a little bit of caffeine. Just a little bit. Let's see how that works. Now, do you just want the sample, or do you want to do a script right away? Okay, yep, we can definitely send over a script. Alright, let me just write that. I know the medication names, you can never pronounce them. They're just, it's like, where do you get these names? Alright. Let me just type that in too, and then my nurse will get that set up. And again, do you still use the same pharmacy? Okay. Okay, I'm going to put on the script to take 1 to 2 every 4 to 6 hours as needed. Okay. And I'll give you 60 pills to start. A low dose. We'll start you off at the 5 milligram. Just to see. You know, and if it's not working, we can definitely try to increase it. You can always call me or my nurse, and she can increase it for you if I don't see you by the time it's time for another refill. Okay? Well, it was really nice seeing you again. And I think if I check, I don't think you have any other appointments right now that you need, at least for another few months. So we'll call you when your next appointment is due, and then also we'll send you a survey to see how how I did today. And we have to send the surveys. I know. You don't have to fill it out. You don't have to bring it back. But they're gonna mail it to you anyway. So, just letting you know. And I think that is it. Thank you so much for coming by. And we'll see you next time.